Wish you could spend on what you love and still save money? Welcome back to OK Monday. I'm Sarah, your trail guide through the forest of finance. Today we're going to simplify budgeting using the popular 50-30-20 rule. Whether you're just starting out or looking for a better way to manage your money, this is the video for you. So let's get started. What is the 50-30-20 rule? The 50-30-20 rule is a straightforward budgeting technique where you divide your after-tax income into three categories: 50% for essential expenses, 30% for discretionary fund spending, and 20% for saving and investing. Why does the 50-30-20 method work? First, there's room for pleasure and play in your budget. Even if you end up adjusting this so that your discretionary spend is less than 30%, it's important to have room in your budget for enjoyment. This balance helps you stick to your budget. If you allocate everything to saving and investing and kind of I think it's fun, but a lot of people think the boring, obligatory things in life and in your budget, then you're less likely to stick to it. Without setting aside some money for enjoyment, you're more likely to disregard your budget altogether and potentially get into debt or compromise your financial health. The second reason this works is that you're putting every dollar to work for you in a way that aligns with your values and the things that you enjoy in a truly intentional way. This helps you maximize the value of your money now and in the future. Okay, here's how it works. First, allocate 50% of your after-tax income to essentials. This is things like your mortgage payment or apartment rent, your car payment or your bus pass to get around town, groceries so that you can make all those delicious meals at home, utility payments, your phone bill. You get the idea. Second, allocate 30% of your after-tax income for fun. These are things like grabbing coffee out, going to a movie, going shopping, meeting a friend for dinner, hobbies, music lessons, tennis lessons. Make sure you include some discretionary spending so you avoid budget burnout. Finally, allocate 20% of your after-tax income for investment and saving for your financial goals. This includes building an emergency fund, investing in a retirement account. What you do in this category really is dependent on your personal financial goals. The 50-30-20 rule is simple. It's a great benchmark to use if you're just beginning to budget. I do want to highlight a couple drawbacks of this system and how you might address them for you. First, there isn't room for generosity in this budget. So if you're allocating 50% to essentials, 30% to fun and discretionary spend, and then 20% to saving and investing, there is not room for generosity and gifting, which I think is a really important part of financial health. I like to set aside 10% of my after-tax income. It's a very personal choice, but you might consider an allocation towards generosity that feels right to you. The second flaw in the 50-30-20 rule is that it almost builds in lifestyle inflation. So I actually keep my essential expenses lower than 50% and my discretionary spend lower than 30% so that I can invest more in my financial future. As your income ideally grows over time, you might see that you adjust these percentages because you have more room in your budget to do so. I think the biggest takeaway from the 50-30-20 rule is that it's a great benchmark to use for allocating your budget. It encourages you to think about how each dollar is being spent to make sure that it's serving you well and working for you. And it emphasizes the importance of having fun and play and enjoyment as part of your budget so that you will stick to it and get the most out of every dollar. And that's a wrap. The 50-30-20 rule is a powerful yet simple way to manage your money. You can take control of your finances and work towards a healthier financial future. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.